asshole.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right, sorry guys. We have no sound. That was my bad. I always have us muted beforehand because I'm playing music. But either way, welcome to the Nydus number 14. That's pretty much all we said. We have no admin tonight, so be really patient with us. And now you guys are caught up. But either way, our blue Terran player in the bottom right-hand corner of the map from Clan Just, it is MarauderKing.
And his opponent in the top left, the red Zerg, it is Snowdrum.
Yeah, and Snowdrum is joining us from the EU. I guess it's his first night playing in the Nydus, so that's why we wanted to cast him. Normally we'll cast people if it's their first time playing in our tournament. So I don't know where he's from in the EU, but oh god, I'm getting fucking delayed. I'm getting
yeah,
screwed.
It's all good. What are you gonna do?
To start it over.
What are you gonna do? So nothing too crazy coming out of either player. Looks like MarauderKing is going to open up with the standard Reaper expand, more than likely. Snowdrum grabbing his own expansion and getting his pool down as well. So nothing crazy going on in the beginning of the game.
Yep. They said I'm sure they're shouting out our beloved sponsor. Nah, I didn't even do that. I failed hard. I was just like, all right, guys, welcome to the Nydus number 14. Let's roll. And we jumped straight into the game. That was pretty much all we had. And my passion is just overwhelming tonight, guys. So that was my bad. But yeah, I do keep everything muted beforehand because I don't want to hear you guys, like, make you guys listen to us talking about the vetting process and stuff. But yeah, we are off to a very standard game so far, as you said. It's just looking like it's going to be a Reaper expand from MarauderKing. And Snowdrum also went with a pretty standard opening hatch pull, so...
Absolutely, man. I guess while we do have a second, someone said shout, not the sponsor. Our tournament actually was sponsored for a couple weeks here, graciously by Pinecone, actually, from Proto Quick Printing. He does cool 3D printing stuff, and if you guys need anything, you should check out his website at protoquickprinting.com. That's like the one sellout we're gonna do. The stuff's pretty freaking cool, man. We're trying to get him
StarCraft stuff too. It's not just like normal 3D printing stuff. Some of it's game related,
for sure.
So.
I've never had anything 3D printed, so I'm like really excited to get some stuff from it and see what it's like. But some of the StarCraft stuff that he's doing looks really, really cool, man.
I know this probably sounds really lame, and I'm not even joking right now, but I've been looking for someone that custom prints 3D stuff for a while now. I'm not even kidding, like, because I do rockets, like, you know that, like, we shoot off stupid rockets or whatever, and I've been looking for someone that can make a camera mount. So, like, I'm so excited that this happened because I'm legitimately gonna try to get something custom made, and that's not even a sellout. Like, I'm just being real right now, but that's neither here nor there. We got a lot of lings out, and the Baneling Nest has started, so we're probably gonna go off to a pretty nice little bust here. And because MarauderKing doesn't have anything out just yet, I don't know how he's gonna be able to hold it. Looks like he's going for your very standard 2-1-1. Oh shit, LogicKin admin. Logic, if you want to hop in the channel and start adminning, that would be fucking awesome, dude. All of our admins are playing tonight, and we don't knock them for that. If they want to play in the tournament, that's just as cool as adminning, in my personal opinion. So yeah, dude, if you'd like to hop in and admin, that would be amazing.
Indeed, man.
Just get in both channels, both the Nydus and Nydus, because they're still acting up. I don't know what the hell it is with Blizzard, but both of the chat channels we always try to use are messed up. But if you'd like to do that, that'd be pretty sick, man. But look at all these Banes,
yeah, the Banelings are starting to morph, man. There's a good amount of lings, too. MarauderKing is just about to get his bunker up, so he should be okay there. But the number of Marines is pretty concerning as the Banes starting to make their way in here now.
Yeah, he needs to get all of them into that bunker, but even then, I don't know if he's going to be able to hold, dude. That is a lot of Banes, so it's going to really depend on how he can kite these. Oh, shit. He actually just attacked to get the wall down, and he's just going to flood behind this, man. What a quick game number one. It was starting to ramp up there, and I was wondering whether or not he was going to be able to hold, dude. But the factory just wasn't up yet. There was really no Hellions or even any mines or anything that could have dealt with this, and he just didn't scout that it was coming. So
yeah, absolutely, man.
That's game number one. Yeah, they were all being cordial in the chat, too, beforehand.
And the Banelings, dude, they're coming over trying to get these SCVs. I said, please, no, God.
Yeah, but 19 SCVs have gone down already. I mean, that's your pretty much standard Bane bust right there. I don't think there's anything that MarauderKing can do about that. And as we say that, GG is called, and game number one is over just like that. We were muted for half of it. Fired. Yeah, no. Shots fired. Shots fired.
So the next one is, I believe, Proxima. Whatever the other P map is, yeah. That's not Paladina.
Oh, wow. Both the maps I normally veto are the first ones. This is pretty cool, though, because I rarely see... games on these. I'm glad they didn't start beaming the shit out of each other. Oh, okay, yeah. That was my bad. Passion, yeah. 3D Predator would be sick. I know, dude. Alright, we're just getting people to leave the
Nice. In comes Logic. Thank you very much, man. Taking time out of your busy day to help admin. We definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, just get him in the normal Nydus channel.
3D Predator would be sick.
Okay, there
3D
we go.
anything would be sick, man.
My bad. Okay, cool. So Logic will be the admin. If you guys can't find your partner or anything, just stay with Logic. I'll help sort shit out. What a crazy ass game number 1 though, man. Like, such is life.
Indeed.
You gotta scout that shit.
Happens to me all the time. It sucks, dude. It really sucks. You're like going for your standard issue 2-1-1. You're like, everything's quiet on the horizon. It's real nice. And then all of a sudden, dude, some banelings
like
come
8
flooding over the
banelings,
hill.
yeah, exactly. Come out of the fog of war. Like,
fuck, dude.
all right, so game number 2 will be Proxima Station, but this time I doubt MarauderKing will let some shit go unscouted like that. I'd imagine he's gonna get over there pretty early and find out what's going on. That's all right though, man. MarauderKing's pretty good. I've seen him playing a couple of Nyduses so far, and I know he's much better than that, so he should be all right. Let me just update the scoreboard really quick. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
we go. All right,
Sometimes
so,
you get bane busted.
it happens. Sometimes you got to be the guy who does bane bust too. It's awesome being on that end of things. Our red Zerg player in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, currently clanless, it is Snowdrum, and I think that's because he plays on the EU server. So.
And in the top right, his opponent getting bane busted in game 1, but we'll have to see if he can bring it back to even up to series. The blue Terran from Clan Just, it is MarauderKing.
Yeah, that's cool that he joined Clan Just too. I didn't know that. That's pretty badass though.
Yeah, man, for sure, dude. The clan's getting bigger by the day, which is awesome to see because there's a lot of good people in there.
And now they can come play in Clan Wars. Nah, but seriously.
Well, they've already won one, but yeah, anyone's welcome back, man. I think, what do we agree, that GNR is, I think, one of the most participated ones?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What do you think of this map though, man? Proxima Station. Do you veto this, or is this one that you play out?
I play it out. I think it's weird, like, setup-wise, though. It feels... I got caught up in a TVT the other day where these rocks are just outside of your third, and it got a little bit weird. But other than that, man, there's really great drop points, I feel like. I like playing TVZ and TVP against it. TVT is a little bit weird, though. But what do you think of it?
I don't know. I think it's because of the like ability to have drops all over the place. I veto it, but I don't know. That's probably just me being salty. I should probably give it a fair chance. Because to be honest, I vetoed it before I ever really played it. So I think I just heard that it had a lot of chokes, and I was like, oh, well, then I'm not going to play it. Or like, that's kind of how I am, dude. But,
yeah.
Like, I don't necessarily have a reason to hate it. I just heard there was a lot of chokes, so.
Gotcha. So it looks like Snowdrum being a little creative here, taking the base out front instead of taking it back. So MarauderKing is going to get a little bit of bad information as he's waiting for that hatch to go down with that SCV. Yeah,
that was a really good move from Snowdrum, dude. He's playing mind games over here, and MK is going to think for now that he's just on one base, as you said. Behind this, though, MarauderKing took his second gas a lot earlier, so I'm waiting to see what comes out of that factory. To see if it's Hellions or something to try try to prevent the flood from happening again. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on if a second factory goes down as well, because that's the big tell if it's going to be that Hellion Cyclone build that so many people are into at the moment, or if this is just for standard issue Hellions out of the reactor factory.
Yep, and so far that's all it's going to be, just a couple Hellions popping out of there for now. We'll have to see, as you said, what he does with that barracks, what kind of add-on comes behind there. But so far, it looks like it'll just be a couple Hellions try to prevent what happened last game from happening again. I don't blame him, but I don't blame Snowdrum either, man. Sometimes you just got to get that real quick early win just to feel better about the series. So I don't hold him at fault for that bane bust, man.
Yeah, it looks like Marauder's opening a little bit like hot style with this. Probably like 4 to 6 Hellions just for map pressure. He's maybe going to... And this actually works really well against a Zerg that takes a third. Snowdrum does have a queen up here, and this is kind of a goofy place to try and get Hellion run-bys if there are a couple of Evo chambers and a queen. But it looks like Snowdrum could, get caught up building a couple too many drones or lings and maybe take some Hellion pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you try to do with these Hellions, is just kind of poke them in and see if you can force maybe an overreaction or something. But it doesn't look like Snowdrum overreacted too much. He's got 8 more lings in production, and he took his third base, so he's making all the right moves, I think, for this. So
yep.
No Baneling Nest down though yet. He's just going with speed. So sorry to cut you off there, but
oh no, I was just gonna say Starport's coming down for MarauderKing. So we'll have to see what that's for. I imagine this might be for Banshee. So he's gonna maybe go Hellion Banshee here, and really try and clear up the creep, poke at any queens or anything like that. And as you said, there's no Baneling Nest down, so we could find some damage.
Yeah, absolutely. So these Hellions are going to come in. It could have been a barbecue right there if he could have just went straight into the mineral line, but I don't think he wants to lose them just yet, so he's going to prevent the surround. But losing that Reaper is not really that big of a deal, as long as he doesn't get picked off with all these Hellions. But now he's kind of trapped, man. I'm not sure if he's going to really be able to make it out of here because of this weird-ass map. Oh, nice. Yeah, Snowdrum's going to get the full surround. Oh, okay. I called it too early. I thought he was going to be able to get the full surround. Yep. So he finally snares him, and he's going to be able to take all those down. That's a pretty big pickup, man. It's only 4 Hellions, but that's a pretty significant amount of gas that he just took out of play. And now he's pretty safe to just mine up on that third, so.
Yeah, man, really another thing that MarauderKing lost there was his map control, making sure that there aren't any lings making their way across the map, that he's not going to get bane busted or anything like that. Now Snowdrum has full map control with his pack of lings, and it forces MarauderKing to kind of reset the Hellion count there, forcing him to, you know, that was 400 minerals worth of units right there, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love Snowdrum's Overlord spread. There's Overlords all over. He can definitely see the whole path has Overlords on it. So he's going to see this any attack coming in. So I like his position. But MarauderKing's all right, too. His economy's starting to kick in, and he should be all right here. He needs to do a couple rounds of SCVs, though, man. It's 41 drones to 26 SCVs. So
yep.
He needs to either find some damage or macro up, basically.
Yeah, losing those Hellions was not ideal at all. This really allows Snowdrum to just kind of take a significant lead here, comfortably droning, getting his tech upgrades. You can see that he's just, you know, content to sit on this pack of lings that he has. And if we look across the map, I mean, we know this, he doesn't, but I mean, there isn't really anything that MarauderKing has in the way of being able to take down that huge pack of lings, short of miracle Widowmine hits. You know?
Absolutely. And don't get me wrong, those are pretty easy to nail off sometimes, but you're right, man. If he were to pop in with some Banes or something, he could do a lot of damage here. But MarauderKing is going to poke over and try to find some damage, as we discussed earlier, which I think is a really good decision. Maybe drop up in here in the main and try to just reset the econ a little bit, because as we said, he's starting to pull away. It's now 56 to 31. And sure, he doesn't know that. We see a
fourth going down too, man.
Yeah. Snowdrum doesn't lose a map, calling it Master League nerd. Wait, what? We vetted him. He's only diamond on EU. So we'll have to see, man. We do look up every single name and kind of check out where they're at. His account showed diamond on EU. So I don't know, man. I think he's playing really well, but I wouldn't go as far as to say Smurf just yet. Just yet. No, I'm just kidding. $5 donation to the Nydus. Jimmy, if you're wrong. Oh, shit. We'll have to see.
These Hellions poking in here now. Very nice by MarauderKing, making sure not to take any damage or too much damage to those or lose any. He's going to fly over the fourth and see that as well. I'm sure he's kind of panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
There isn't a third down for him at all, and he really doesn't have much in the way of production. He's sitting on kind of 1 Rax right now.
Yeah, you can kind of assume that you're going to be down a base, but once you see that fourth, you got to be getting a little worried, as you said, especially when you see enough lings to know you can't really poke in to do anything just about it, or about it just yet. And as we say that, 2-2's about to finish up for Snowdrum too, so this is pretty well timed, man. They both started out at the exact same time.
Yep. So there's a couple of Cyclones moving out with this army, Hellions and Widowmines. This army's pretty good when it fights straight up on top of the Widowmines. But a couple of mutas or something like that could just tear this thing apart, man. Okay, there's some Marines that took kind of a derpy path there.
Yeah, absolutely. They said he was last season master. What? I don't know. We'll have to look at that in a minute here then, guys. I don't know. We were looking up names, so we'll have to check that out in a minute. But
insane amount of banelings,
man. Yeah. Oh shit, Baneling speed finished up, and now those Banelings become a hell of a lot more. So he's gonna have to fall back here to his mines, and his mines should be able to hold this if he can get a couple good hits off. Oh damn, yeah, that was a huge hit, but I don't know if there's really enough to hold this. That's a lot of Banes, dude.
So yeah, these Banelings rolling in here now. MarauderKing doing the best that he can to try and split his Marines. But there are just too many lings, and it looks like MarauderKing GG.
Yep. And like that, Snowdrum will take round number 1.